What did your parents do for a living?
Um, my dad is a truck driver. He been a truck driver ever since I can remember. I think before I was born, he used to like cut hair. And then my mom, she's had jobs here and there. She mostly take care of like the house because I have a brother and a sister, and I have 5 nieces and nephews. But like my dad, he never wanted her to work, so like they kind of like old school. So he never wanted her to have a job, but she has had jobs before. I just don't know what they are, what they
And,
were.
and when you say brother and sister, same mother, same father for everyone.
hmm
Now, did they want you to follow any of these footsteps or fields yourself?
Um, my parents aren't pushy. Like they was like whatever you want. It's basically whatever I wanted to do. My mom is real supportive. Like she be doing taking most of my pictures or like I don't know if I need her to do anything. Like when I'm out of town, she take care of everything. When I'm gone, like checking my PO box, little stuff like that.
Now, in the American society, financially, how
Mhm.
would you describe your upbringing?
Um, when my brother and sister were young, my parents didn't have a lot of money. But me, when I'm the youngest one, so I never had to really struggle.
Was your household able to move up to a higher income group at some point?
Yeah, probably when I got to like 6, 7 years old.
And do you know how they were able to do that?
Better jobs. My dad got a better job.
Now, since you were able to experience both of these different income groups,
hmm
what did you learn from this? What did this teach you, if anything?
I
Seeing
think
both
I was too
sides.
young. I think I
Okay.
was too young. But then, like my daddy, I'm 22 and I've already had 4 cars, and he got the first 3. So then I realized, okay, like this nigga getting money. And then I put my last car in my name, and I paid for it.
Now, speaking of money,
hmm
what age were you when you sought to earn money?
Um, I think I told you I had my first job in ninth grade. I always love money. I've been spoiled, but I like having my own too. So probably like 15, 14, 15.
Your first job, do you remember what it was?
It was Dairy Queen. It was terrible.
And do you remember how you were introduced to that job?
Because I was so young and I wanted to work so bad, and my friends was like, "They the only ones that's gonna hire you." So I went up there and I did the interview, and I got the job.
And what was your position at Dairy Queen?
I worked in the front. I never worked in the kitchen before. I think at most jobs, like when it comes to fast food, they always put the girls at the front or like the drive-thru. But I worked the front, and I would like clean the lobby or like take people their food.
And how long did you end up working there for?
Probably like a year. No, probably like 8 months. It wasn't that long.
And what happened? You quit or got fired?
I quit.
And what was your reasoning?
So when I was in school, I was a nerd, and I was in the National Honor Society, and I couldn't balance both. I guess like I would have to go out of town to like Austin, Austin, Texas, the capital. I have to go there and do like a competition. I couldn't keep taking off work, so I just quit.
Were your grades suffering at all?
Mm-mm.
After Dairy Queen, what did the rest of your job resume look like after? And if you got the order of it?
I went from Dairy Queen, and then I worked at Popeyes. But then I was like, I don't want to do fast food no more. I had the same position at Popeyes, and then I went to Walmart. I liked Walmart; it was easy. And then my last job, like 2.5 years ago, was Michael's. It was easy too. I worked at the register.
What about Walmart? What was your position there?
I worked at the register at Walmart too.
Now, did you always work one job after another, or did you ever work 2 jobs at the same time?
Oh no, I never worked 2 jobs at the same time.
Now, you mentioned, I think, Michael's was easy, Walmart was easy.
hmm
I don't know if you said Popeyes or Dairy Queen was easy.
Fast food is always hard. They make you had to clean the lobby, take people's orders, take them their food. Like while you're doing all that, you had to keep cleaning up, or like the bathrooms. They would make me clean the bathrooms, and that was disgusting. I would half do it. I ain't even gonna lie, but that was the
What
worst
was
part.
the most disgusting thing you ever saw in the bathroom?
Um, in the girls' bathroom, it was like, when girls start their cycle, it was like period blood everywhere. It was nasty, but that was the nastiest one. But I didn't clean it up though. I was like, I'm not doing it. Or like roaches. Like a lot of fast food places have roaches, and they'd be like big cockroaches everywhere.
Now, Were any of the jobs dangerous at all?
No.
Best thing about any of these jobs?
Michael's, it was so slow. I just had to basically pretend like I was doing something. And I didn't have to work on the weekends. And I got off at 2 every day. Like 1:30 or 2 in the afternoon. So I still had like the whole day ahead of me. That was my favorite job, but that was my last job.
And what was the worst thing about any of these jobs?
Probably fast food, cleaning the restaurants.
And speaking of those roaches, who had roaches?
Dairy Queen, and they are nasty too. Cause I would see like when I worked there, it was like me and a lot of other high school kids, and like the chicken strips would fall on the floor, and they would put it back in the box, stuff like that. So be careful what you eat at fast food restaurant.
Would anyone ever say anything? Would somebody try to, hey, don't put that back in the box, throw that out? Would anybody stand up for that?
I only seen it one time. They would talk about it, but I seen it with my own 2 eyes one time, and I was looking at him like, I can't believe you just did that, but I wasn't getting paid to get on him about it, so it is what it is. That's nasty, though. I probably should have said something.
Which one paid the best out of all 4 jobs?
Probably Walmart. Walmart or Michael's. It just depends on the hours, because I didn't really work. I say Michael's because I got paid more at Michael's, but I worked less hours.
Which one paid the worst out of all 4 jobs?
Probably Dairy Queen. I was getting paid minimum wage, and minimum wage in Texas, it was like $7.25 an hour.
Any crazy stories, anything out of the norm, other than what we talked about thus far, in regards to these jobs?
There was, when I worked at Dairy Queen, there was like this, I don't know if he was Arabian or Indian, I don't know, but he would come in the bathroom every day, and he would eat something in his mouth, like chew it up, kind of like, you know, the cigarette, the tobacco, and he would spit it out in the sink, and it stunk so bad. And he would do it every single day he came in, and I had to clean it up every night. I don't know what it was, but it was nasty.
Now, would customers ever shoot their shot with you?
Oh, yeah. Or like, this is why I quit my job. I worked at Michael's, and people would come up there like, oh, my God, can I take a picture? Or like, I know who you are. And it was weird because it's like, you know who I am, and I'm sitting up here at the register, and you're taking a picture of me while I'm at the register. So I was like, I can't do this no more. But I just wanted some more money. Like, I don't know. I wanted more money. I was money hungry.
Would you ever accept someone's phone number shooting their shot at you at any of these jobs? Would you ever take it further than...
No, I don't really like people that approach. I don't really talk to boys that approach me because I feel like you're doing that to everybody. So I would be like, oh, okay. I might be friendly, but I ain't never talked to one of them.
So when it is someone you're actually interested, you show the initial interest?
What do you mean?
Like, you don't like when guys or boys or however way you want it, you don't like males coming and talking to you. So does that mean you go and talk to the males first?
No, we just not going to talk. I don't know. Like, either we have to meet and, like, you like my friend's friend or something, and it's like we cool first. I talked to some people in my DM before, but, like, not really. Like, it just has to work. I don't know how, but I don't really like somebody that is bold enough to approach me. Because you're bold enough to do that to somebody else.
What's been your experience with people that you actually meet in the DM and it goes further than that?
What you mean?
Versus, you know, going through the friend way or being cool with them first. Which method is better that you pair up with someone and actually lasts? Like, when you go through someone in the DM, do those relationships ever last, or is it those people that you actually are cool with first or meet through another friend? Is that a better method of a relationship lasting longer? Meeting them that way, I guess I would say.
I don't know. I say it's the same. It's about the same.
Now, what about when it came to dating someone in the workplace? Would you ever date?
I've never dated somebody I work with or at school. None of that. Can't see somebody like that every day.
So that's like a policy you had. That's something you were
No,
against.
I wouldn't even just say a policy. Like, I don't know. Never mind. I kind of would like somebody to be doing better than me. Like, we can't both be working at Walmart. Like, what? That's crazy.
What if they were a high position at Walmart?
No.
What if they were like the regional manager and you're just one of the people at the front at the register?
I don't know. I don't know about that question. I don't think I could though.
Okay, so Michael's, you quit. Walmart, did you quit or get fired?
I always quit all my jobs.
Oh, you
I
did?
never got fired before.
Why'd you quit Walmart, though?
Honestly and truly, I think I could only miss 3 days. This is what happened. I could only miss 3 days, and I had missed 2 because I have Mother Nature cramps and they be bad. And the last day I missed, I got into a fight at school, and so I just didn't go after that. I didn't feel like I was like I'm gonna get fired anyway, so might as well just never go back.
And what about Popeyes? Why'd you quit Popeyes?
Because I was doing too much and they wasn't paying enough, so I was looking for another job while I worked there. And then I moved from Popeyes to Walmart, and then I just never went back. That's so bad. Don't be like me. Don't quit. Give them a 2-week notice, all that. But I quit.
Now, you did get noticed at your Michael's job, and were you already doing... What do you think you got noticed for? Was it the entrepreneur stuff back then? Was it the modeling stuff, or was it the brand ambassador stuff back then?
I think it was probably just the modeling stuff, because when I first got on Instagram, like, I used to just post whatever. So people knew my face. It wasn't really just what she does. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people would be like, what do you do? I know what I do, but you know what I'm saying?
So when did modeling start in time reference of these jobs?
I really don't even consider myself a model, but people book me for stuff. I don't know. Model is not even really just... I don't know. It just happened. Like, people will book me for photo shoots and stuff, I guess, because they think I'm cute. But I never consider myself as a model.
But did that start before Michael's? Did that start during Michael's for you?
Yeah, during Michael's.
And out of all those jobs, which one did you work the longest?
It was out of Walmart or Michael's. Probably Michael's. Probably worked at Michael's the longest.
And which one was the shortest?
Dairy Queen.
Now, because you did work at Dairy Queen, because you did work at Popeyes, are you sick of either of their food?
I ain't get sick of it. When I was working there, I didn't want it, but like after I started working there, I still go there.
If you could, would you ever consider owning any of the jobs you worked at?
No.
None of them.
Maybe like being like a CEO of Walmart or something, because that's already like a big establishment. That would be fire, but other than that,
And for time reference, it's May 2021.